My friend gifted a car to his wife on her birthday. She was overjoyed. She thanked him and took her new possession for a drive. Just a few kilometers from her house, she misjudged a turn and the car hit the side of the pavement. The car got a dent. She was very upset. She was consumed with guilt. She wondered, what will I tell my husband? How will he take it? She opened the glove compartment to check the insurance papers. And there, among the papers, she found a note. A note written in her husband's handwriting. It said, "My dear, if you need these insurance papers because you have met with an accident, please remember, I love you more than the car." My dear friends, are you like my friend? Or do you love your material possessions more than people? A scratch on our car makes our blood pressure go up. But we don't seem to mind the many scratches that our behavior is leaving on our heart and that of others. When we were a child, many of us had ₹100 toy car which we would move around the house while on our knees. When it broke, we cried. A few years later, many of us would have got a remote control ₹1,000 car. When it got damaged, we wept. After a few years, many of us would have got a ₹10,000 battery operated car. When it stopped working, we got depressed. Much later in life, when we became adults, we graduated to a 5 lakh, a 10 lakh or a 25 lakh rupee car based on our financial status. But one thing remained common. Whenever the car got a scratch or a dent, our stress levels went up. It looks like our toys have grown with time, but we haven't. Maybe the reasons for which we cry have changed, but our crying continues. Maybe the crying has become more sophisticated. Now we call it anger, disappointment, frustration, anxiety, stress, and so on. Let's pause for a second and reflect. All our material possessions, like our toys, cars, mobile phones, are there to entertain us, make us feel comfortable, give us pleasure, reduce our efforts, and so on. All these material possessions are there for us, which means we control them. And it's not the other way around. So, if something happens to our material possessions, why is it that we lose control and become angry, frustrated, and stressed? Why can't we remain in control and respond appropriately? People are more important than material possessions. We form relationships with people because they respond with emotions and feelings. Same like pets. But an inanimate object like a car, they are just there. So if you have to make a choice between an inanimate object and people, isn't the choice obvious? Are you losing relationships to gain something material? Do not lose your sleep and shed a tear for an inanimate object, however precious it may be. After all, your sleep, and therefore your health, and therefore your peace of mind, is so much more precious than all the material possessions that you have put together. Remember, you are always in control. Life is awesome.